Anjuna Police Station, Mom. Opposite Children's Park. The driver will know. Please come. Quietly with Dad. Don't tell any of the relatives.
What are you doing in the police station? My mother said, her voice hysterical.
Stop shouting, Mom.
I am here with Brijesh.
Brijesh? Brijesh and you are at the police station? Why? If you come here I can tell you. Bring Dad, okay? What about Brijesh's parents? Mom said. He has called them separately. They are coming too. Oh God. What is going on? Are you safe? Yes. Mom, Brijesh didn't have a license. License? Why? We went for a ride on an Activa. Activa? There are so many cars we have hired. Mom, just come. I hung up the phone. Brijesh sat next to me.
Sub-Inspector Samuel D'Souza sat in front of us.
Where did you buy it? It's common in the lanes of Anjuna Beach. I am sure you know, Brijesh said. Are you suggesting we know and do nothing about it? No sir, I said. Sorry. I elbowed Brijesh to be quiet. When is the wedding? The sub-inspector said. Friday, I said. In 2 days. And this is how you start your married life? Doing drugs? It's not a drug, sir. It's mild herbal stuff.
In fact, in California it is legal, Brijesh said. The sub-inspector gave us a stern look.
Is this California? He said.
No, sir, Brijesh said, head down.
What is this place? Goa, sir. What do people come here to do? The sub-inspector said. To party, sir?
Brijesh said, in a soft voice. No, the sub-inspector shouted. People come here to have a good, clean, peaceful holiday.
Not to do this nonsense.
Yes, sir, Brijesh said, his tone apologetic. I pressed my teeth tight to prevent a smile.
A snigger slipped out. The inspector turned to me. Are you finding this funny?
Sub-Inspector D'Souza said. No, sir, I said, keeping a straight face.
Brijesh's and my parents entered the police station.
They saw us, sitting across from the sub-inspector.
What happened, Inspector? My father said. Are you the parents?
Come see what your children are up to, Sub-Inspector D'Souza said.
You are too much, Radhika, my mother said.
I sat in a car with my parents. Brijesh sat in a separate
car with his own folks.
The naughty kids had to be separated, I guess, as we made our way back to the
hotel.
I am sorry, Mom, I said for the 7th time, and thank you, Dad.
My father had finally made the cops thaw. Dad figured out a contact in State Bank of India in Goa, who in turn knew the police commissioner of the state.
A few calls, tons of apologies, and a wedding invitation to the entire police station was what it took to finally make the sub-inspector melt.
Both of you are going to start a life together. Have kids together. Is this how mature adults are?
Expected to behave, the sub-inspector said before we left. My father kept quiet as he sat in the front
seat of the car. My mother continued to talk. I have never heard of any girl drinking and smoking
drugs before her wedding.
Never. I kept quiet. She continued, if our relatives find out, what will they think? Out of control girl. I wanted to react.
However, I clenched my fists tight to restrain myself.
She didn't stop.
What will the Gulatis think? She said. They must be questioning their decision tonight.
Okay, Mom, that is enough, I said. What enough? Drinking beer. Having charas ganja. Is this even a girl? Their son did the same. So? What do you mean, so? Why aren't you saying they must be ashamed of their son too? He is a boy. He will do his mischief. Why do you have to do the same? Is this your so-called equality? Mom! It's done. Can we please be quiet until we get to the hotel? She faced me with folded hands. I can be quiet. But you also have to behave. I beg you. Can you please control yourself until your wedding? And what after that? I said. I am no longer your headache? She glared at me. I looked away. Will you behave? She said finally. Okay, fine, I said. Good. We reached the hotel. All of us got out of the car. Sorry, Dad, I said to him. I trust you to make the right choices, Beta. Don't embarrass us. I sat on the bed, well past midnight. A Didi lay down next to me. Weed? Grass? You did grass with Brijesh? One shared joint. Still, we got into so much trouble. How did you even get the stuff? Brijesh scored it from the lanes in Anjuna. She turned to me, surprised. I thought both of you are the studious types. We are not that dull, Didi, I said. Proud of you, little sister, a Didi said. I heard 2 knocks on the door. Didi and I looked at each other. Wait, a Didi whispered as she stepped off the bed. She went to the door and looked through the keyhole. Who is it? She said out loud. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, wrong room, I heard a faint voice. Didi came back to bed. Who? I said. I don't know. Some man in a suit. Anyway, tell me more about the police station drama. It's too funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, start, Mickey, the choreographer, shouted as he switched on the music. The song London Themacta filled the room. 5 of my aunts, including Richa Mami and Kamla Bua, were practicing on stage with the choreographer. Follow my moves, he said. Mickey had a lean body. In black tights and a black t-shirt he looked like an insect compared to my well-fed, substantial Punjabi aunts. The ants moved. The makeshift stage groaned under the pressure. Don't bang your feet so hard. Grace, Grace, Mickey called out. Placing his right hand on his head he twirled. I practiced in another corner of the function room, along with my cousins. Mickey's assistant Vikram was to teach us our moves. Faster, faster, match the beat of the song, Mickey said and clapped on the stage. The ants moved their bottoms left and right twice, before circling around. Kamla Bua made a face. She hated so much action this early in the morning. Ladies, Vikram said to my group, I will show you once and then you follow. Vikram played DJ Whale Babu. The rap song required us to be jerky to match the erratic beat. Bam! I heard a loud noise from the stage. Hotel staff rushed to the scene. My aunts and the choreographer huddled around Richa Mami, who had fallen down. 110 kilos of Punjabi mass lay on the floor, wrapped in an oversized white salwar kameez. Who hired this idiot choreographer? Such difficult steps for us, she shrieked, holding her ankle. Sorry, madam, sorry, Mickey said. What's sorry? Kamla Bua said. You should see who can do what step. Yes, madam. The hotel staff brought a first aid kit and sprayed a pain reliever on her leg. 2 waiters helped Richa Mami stand up. Can we take a break? Kamla Bua said. But madam, the Sangeet is tonight, Mickey said. We haven't even had breakfast. Won't we get weakness if we do dance without breakfast? Richa Mommy said. She was right. Punjabis need calories, by the hour, every hour. My cousins and I took a table by the window at our family's dedicated breakfast buffet area. Some of them were rehearsing their steps even now. I went to the breakfast counter and picked up a plate. Can I have whole wheat toast, please? I said to a waiter. Would you like that with peanut butter and honey? Said a voice behind me. I turned around. My eyes almost popped out of my face. Neil? I said out loud. Hi, he said. He looked the same, handsome as hell. He had gelled hair, salt and pepper, stubble and a lithe frame. He wore a black suit and a white shirt, both crisp. Neil? I whispered his name again, more aware of my surroundings. What are you doing here? I told you. I have to talk to you face to face. I came to your room last night. Another lady answered. So I left. My sister, I informed him faintly, looking around rapidly. Keep your voice low. How did you even get here so fast? Weren't you in some copper mine in Sri Lanka? He said and paused. I took a chartered flight. Doesn't matter. Can we talk? You chartered a plane to come here? I said. Neil did not meet my eyes. The waiter brought me whole wheat toast. I have to go, I said. I know, he said. You can't come here. This is our private family dining area. I know. Neil, look at me. He looked at me finally then, and I remembered those eyes. Those eyes and a lot more.